friend, you don't speak. What's up with you? Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie, take it away.
B.A. Christian Wood went undrafted in 2015. He said lots of those guys who were drafted ahead of me aren't in the league anymore. I've been to China, I've been cut, I've been told I wasn't good enough. But I'm still here, and I haven't reached my goal. I want to be an all-star. I feel like I can be one of the top players in the league.
Thanks, Allie. And this game will represent a much-needed win for one of these teams. Grant, I've heard players say they hate losing more than they love winning. Think that's true?
I think it's definitely true. I mean, most players would say that, and I would say that. And we know only one team can win it all, so that competitive streak can be torturous.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Detroit, inside Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with Hayes. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. Wall no good. And here are the Pistons. Grant outside. The 3. Tice grabs the miss. Left side Tate to the middle. Here's Wood. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over Wall. And it's Cunningham missing. On the wing, Green. Over Hayes. And it's Green missing. Here's Cunningham. Wall covering. And that one's good. Cunningham.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Now here's Wall. Got a hand on it.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Hayes. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. And rejected.
We've seen Tice amongst the leaders in blocks. I mean, he's not a player you want to test too much.
Bay from long range.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Tice. Here's the 3. Here's Wood. And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, man, such an excellent environment in college. I mean, despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
To the wing on the left. Here's Cunningham. He drops it from range. Cunningham's got 5.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Wall. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The IQ of Wall is impressive. And when you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle in the screen and roll.
Pass to Grant. Hayes against Tate. Bay from long range. And the Pistons, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Wall. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wall's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Tremendous when he's attacking. Wall is so tough to guard.
Pass to Hayes. Clock at 4. From the high post. That one no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Pistons on top. They're up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different ballgame.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me, I've been able to knock down open shots.
And Grant over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
They and Grant make up the forward pair. Hayes is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
To the left side wing. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Porter. The shot. And again, it's Detroit.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Gordon. Rebounded by the Pistons.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And that one's good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
The drive by Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, I think like Grant can really hurt you on the offensive glass. You have to put a body.
Lets a floater go, and it's finished off inside by Green.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Cunningham missing.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Gordon. Right side Porter. Launches a three. It's Hayes with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. And stolen by Bay. Here's Cunningham. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And so it's Detroit, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline defensively. It's not about just a big shot, it's about a good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Well, I'm seeing way too much selfish play. Don't try to attack the defense 1-on-5. Move the basketball, look for others, and then get your teammates involved. That's a recipe for winning.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Pistons leading. So the Rockets 5 now. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Houston with the ball. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Grant.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Green. Fires, high post. It's good. Green's got his second basket of the game. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills while playing against league caliber talents.
Here's Grant, following the score by Houston. Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:51 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Diallo. No good off the back of the rim.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got can't miss play.
Timeout.
Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Time. Now called, Houston.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. If you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
A minute 35 left in the third. Inside, here's Şengün. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Wood's shown great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
Here's Green. Got a piece of it. Here's Lee. Wall covering. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Lee misses. The kick out to Wall. Back to Tate. Pass to Green. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Wall finds Green. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. They get it back. Here's Wood. Outside, Green. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just a great setup by Wall. I mean, he used his vision, found the open man.
Here's Jackson. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Rockets trail. Inside, Grant and Olynyk. Corey Joseph out there with Frank Jackson. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Green. And Bay pulls it down.
Even when the D is playing off of the mid-range jumper, shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Pass to Olynyk. Over Wood. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Well, the Rockets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Tate passes to Wall. Outside for Green. Here's Wall. Outside, Green. Second shot opportunity, and it falls all over the rim and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Oh, yeah, they're expanding a ton of focus and energy at the offensive end. But at the defensive end, it is just the opposite.
Here's Joseph. Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Tate passes to Green. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Green's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Detroit calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3 ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Hayes is checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Joseph.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Now here's Green. And buries it from deep.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Cunningham. And he comes up with a bucket.
That's how you want every possession to end, with a high probability of success.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the...
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Detroit close out. They're losing by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Cunningham, guarded by Wood. Olynyk for 3. Off target from downtown. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Rockets call timeout. Who's got the loudest section? Who wants some free two? Are you ready?
And he commits the intentional foul.
Pistons foul. Kelly Hayes. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For Houston, Green. Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Oh, with a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
And it's Cunningham missing. Timeout called. The Rockets. They're leading by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
Top of the key. That one's good.
But he's doing it all for them tonight. Amazing how many of their points come straight from him.
And so it's Houston winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here now with John Wall. John, you guys were scoring really well tonight. What was the key to unlocking your offense?
Well, with us, do a great job me just attacking, trying to get into the paint, trying to find my teammates so that these guys knock down shots. And we did a great job of just closing out the game.
You knew to be the aggressor tonight. Thanks, John.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.